Hi everyone! Thanks for tuning into my channel. I'm Kidest. In this video, we're going to talk about focusing on what you want. So one of your first steps in the deliberate creation process is identifying what you want, clarifying, putting into definition that thing that it is that you want. After that, the next step is focusing on it. Now, focus is what channels your energy in a specific direction. Focus is what channels your attention in the direction that you want to go. So focusing on where you want to go, focusing on what you want, focusing on the outcome, the end result that you want to experience is a key part in the deliberate creation process. Now, if you pay attention to the skill of focus, so mental focus, you'll recognize that it's something that you can cast in a concentrated way. It's something that you can sort of beam from your attention, beam from your awareness, beam from sort of that inner vision capacity in a way that you exclusively wrap your attention and awareness around that thing that you're focused on, the object of your focus. So to play with this, to sort of deepen your awareness of your ability to focus, just pay attention to anything in your environment right now, an object. If you're at a desk, look at a pen. If you're in your living room, look at, a dish or some object that you have in your environment that you can shift your focus to for a moment. And notice the quality of that focus. When you focus on an object, if you're watching a show or a movie, for instance, that deep attentiveness to that external object, that deep awareness of that external object is the kind of quality of focus you want to bring to your desired experiences, to the having of what you want. So you want to cultivate the skill of having that same kind of deep attentive awareness that you cast on external objects to your inner environment, to your inner landscape, to your inner material. So once you've identified what you want, once you've, flipped through the experiences of what's going on for you right now and have said, okay, this is what I want to experience. This is what I want to bring into my reality. You want to engage your skill of focus in a way that you tune out all other noise. You don't want to focus in a way where it's like you're flipping through the channels on your TV, where you're going from one subject to another willy-nilly, never really stabilizing your focus, never really stabilizing your attention. You want to be able to flip to the channel you want and stay there. So to do that takes practice. To do that takes both you actively monitoring your focus, the quality of your focus, and modifying it if you need to. So you refocus if you need to. If you find yourself wandering off the topic of what you want, if you find yourself tuning into thoughts of doubt, thoughts of uncertainty, thoughts that dismiss what you want to cultivate the skill of being able to dismiss those thoughts, being able to dismiss the kind of currents that distract you from bringing that deep awareness to the thing that you want. It takes practice, but once you get into the habit of really honing in your skill of focusing, you'll notice that it's a natural skill, kind of like how you can flip the switch of a flashlight and it will highlight, illuminate where you have it directed. Your focus and attention work in the same way, that with skill, you can get to a point where you're able to focus on the thing that you want, where you're able to focus on where you want to go, to the exclusion of everything else, to the exclusion of all other noise, to the exclusion of all other information in your environment, even to the exclusion of creating any kind of interpretation that contradicts what you want to experience. Because that skill of focusing, that skill of deliberately creating boundaries around what you focus on and pushing out anything that doesn't align with what you want to experience outside those boundaries, creating that sort of container for your focus will really help you, is what really helps you get into alignment. It's really what helps you stay in resonance, stay in coherent relationship with where you want to go. If your attention wanders, if you focus in a way that it's like you're flipping through the channels on your television, you diffuse your energy. You stop your energy from going in that one specific direction, which is what you want, because it's that focusing of your energy. It's that focusing of your attention. It's that continual and consistent channeling of your life force in one specific direction that amounts to some experience, that culminates into the experience of having what you want. Without that focus, without that deliberate, intentional channeling of your awareness, channeling of your attention, channeling of your energy in a specific direction, you kind of wobble through your life. You kind of wobble through your experiences going from one thing to the next without really experiencing the creative power of your focus, without really experiencing how it's that ability to focus in a specific way, in a consistent way, that really helps you keep your energy vibrating where it needs to be vibrating for you to line up with what you want to experience, for you to be receptive to what you want to experience, for you to stay on course of the journey that you've initiated by, defining that thing that you want to experience. So focusing on what you want day in and day out, clearing your awareness of any contradictory thought, clearing your awareness of any contradictory currents, and really allowing your mind to wrap itself around the thing that you want, to wrap itself around your destination, to wrap itself around those inner pictures you have, those inner descriptions you have of what you want to experience, what you desire to experience. That mind power is one of your greatest abilities. That mind power is one of your greatest abilities in the co-creative process. So focus on what you want. If you're noticing your attention wandering, if you're noticing yourself creating contradictory stories, if you're noticing yourself creating sort of inconsistent points of focus, you want to clean that up. You want to cultivate the habit of focusing on what you want, focusing on the direction that you want to go, and only that. And as you do that, you'll notice how that is a really powerful practice to embody the energy of what you want. It's that focus that allows you to really resonate, to really embody, to really ground in your body the energy of what you want to experience. So focus on what you want and tune out everything else.